Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. John Swinney is being called Baldrick because he has a cunning plan. Unfortunately, nobody knows what it is. Not even him, it seems. He's been urged to come clean and tell people what his cunning plan is. This is for this secret, his top secret Scottish independence scheme. And also, he's been asked, how much is it going to cost the taxpayer? I would suggest the answer to that would be their very souls. Everything. There is no way that they can achieve it, and so they'll just keep throwing public money at it until either A, they admit defeat, or B, they run out of money. They're going to run out of money, aren't they? But in fact, it's sitting there, and in the spirit of Tony Robinson, bloody hellbrain, maker and purveyor of fine Baldrick character, the First Minister has said that he had a cunning plan, and that's the word he used, a cunning plan, to force the UK government to have and hold a second independent referendum. He's going to force the UK government. I don't think he is. But where Baldrick would try to explain his plan, and then we'd all laugh at it because it was rubbish, it seems that the feckless SNP leader, alas, has reduced himself to not answering those questions, to not explaining the plan, and has gone down the line of trust me. And I find in politics, when someone says trust me, what they're actually saying is screw you. Definitely there. He said, nobody knows what tactics I will deploy. That's right, nobody. Not even John Swinney himself, it seems. Nicola Sturgeon chipped in. She said, I've known John Swinney for a long time, and if he says he has a secret plan, he has a secret plan. Is he going to phone them up and ask them for a referendum? And he thinks they're going to say, yeah, sure, John, you can have that. Is that his secret plan? Who knows? But Rachel Hamilton, Deputy Leader of the Scottish Tories, has written to Swinney, asking him to come clean and asking him for costs and how much his cunning plan is going to drain resources further. She's saying that the Scottish electorate deserves to know what's going on inside his balding head. In a letter to the First Minister, she tells Swinney that he has a lifelong obsession with independence, which he hasn't given up, despite the country deciding it wished to remain in the United Kingdom. She pointed out public cash had been used to campaign for the breakup of the United Kingdom, and said the SNP had got completely the wrong priorities, and that the public deserves transparency. She asked him to explain the tactics he will deploy if the SNP wins a majority of seats. Not going to happen. Whether taxpayer money will be spent on the scheme, and if civil servants will be deployed to work on it. And she concludes the letter by saying, we know the SNP's modus operandi is spin and secrecy, but these questions must be answered ahead of the next Scottish Parliament election. I hope you will come clean with the electorate. He won't. He can't. Because there is no plan. He's only saying it because it's buns for elephants, isn't it? I've got a cunning plan. Vote for me. I've got a cunning plan. What is the plan? I can't tell you because I haven't got one. But I'm going to tell you I've got one and hope that you're so stupid you'll vote for me. But of course, these are SNP voters. So yes, they are that dumb. They're going to vote for a man who says he has a plan. A man, a plan. A canal, Panama. Never in the field of human politics has one man risen with so little talent. Well, apart from Pumsy Yusuf. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Goodbye. Speak to you soon.